Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Magic the Gathering Arena. The cube is back. Well, a cube, anyway. The Chromatic Cube, which I remember being about like splashy, multicolor, usually fairly slow stuff. Cheaper than even a quick draft because it's Phantom, as if anybody cared about their collection. Haha. I'm sure many people do, but I don't, so I'm happy with these Phantom Cubes. Now, I'm not like super experienced with all of these cards, but I at least like recognize them. I did Chromatic Cube once or twice before, or one or two seasons of Chromatic Cube during which I drafted like 10 times each draft or something. So I'm sort of familiar with the card pool, but I'm sure many things will go over my head, and that's just life. Looking forward to the draft anyway, or well, the drafting is fine. Playing the decks is what's fun, but you have to build a competent deck so you can. I don't know. Drafting is not unfun, but playing the decks is what I look forward to and feel like I'm actually good at. Junji, okay, can I yeah, okay. What is Virtuous Strength? Oh yeah, it's like big commander card. Oh, this is some alchemy bullshit. 3 mana, 3/4, 3 color. When creatures enter the battlefield, you get to dig up lands. Okay. Anything here that's like, what is this? Oh, yes, okay. I mean, I don't think you're supposed to take the big splashy 3-color things right away. See if you can get the fixing and like what you can afford to play. And Captain Lannery is okay. I was thinking it was that one that the alchemy pirate that lets you choose ambition or expedience, I think. That I might take over Ornithopter of Paradise. But I think I'm just going to take a kind of boring mana dork here. And see where the winds take me. None of the like big endgame spells there looked like they were enough to say that I immediately have to draft it. Like, just take something that'll be nice in any deck. Well, probably not like an aggro deck, but most decks in this format are not that. Intrepid Adversary would be a way to build towards aggro. Oh, they added the Werefox. That's nice, I guess. I never played with Obnixilis. It's another kind of aggro thing for Rakdos. Could take a land. There's this alchemy removal spell that likes to be in specifically blue-white. The Shark Typhoon is always fun. There's Alchemy and Nashi. I think it's weaker than the existing Nashi. I don't remember. Maybe it's stronger? I don't know what the other Nashi was, really. Maybe the old Nashi was 2 mana? I'm kind of drawn towards Mephit's Enthusiasm just because, like, removal is good. But if we wanted to go control, Shark Typhoon's reasonable. Or just a land. Is it as fun? You know what? Yeah, let's take some fixing first. I like Is It. We'll see if I can do it. It's another Is It land here. Renin 7, Hard Flame Duelist. Escape the Wilds, a huge draw spell for Gruul. 2 mana rock is pretty cool. Rewind, yeah. Counter and then untap is neat. I mean, yeah, again, none of these spells are just telling me you have to play this. Except maybe Ironcrag? Just keep taking ramp, figure it out later. Sure, that seems okay. I can afford to pass a Temple of Epiphany. I'm not even in Is It colors anyway. I just took the one land speculatively. What is this? Jin Gataxius. Yeah, this is pretty expensive, but I guess, it is cube. Oh, this is the old Itali. Ether Channeler is just like a solid card. Or there's this Jeskai land. Okay, fine. Fine, I'll take more lands. You got me. Ooh, okay. Sublime Epiphany. That is a spell good enough to take even if there were like some useful land here. Which this is useful, right? Yeah, Sublime Epiphany is so busted if it resolves. You have to take that. Or not if it resolves. If you can like cast it. Obviously, if it doesn't resolve, it doesn't do much. But usually when you cast it, it does, generally speaking, get to resolve. Invasion of New Phyrexia. Ooh, no. What about Leyline Binding? We should have plenty of land types. This is Cube, after all. We could go for a like Jeskai kind of thing. We already have the perfect land for that. Invasion of New Phyrexia is also reasonable. Dream Eater, I think, is just sort of whatever. Mythos of Illuna is fine. But I'm just going to, like, keep building towards some control thing here, I guess. Angel of Sanctions is great. Frost Titan. All the Titans. I disrespect them and then lose them. That's how I play with those cards. So maybe this time I should take one, huh? Like a 6-mana 6/6. How good could it be, right? I think the answer is like very good. Jacob Hawken probably over another, oh gosh, but another ramp card. I'd rather have the land or Electrostatic Blast. I think I've been responsible enough. I can take an Electrostatic Blast, right? No. No, I'm gonna keep being responsible and take a land. Nothing in that pack was amazing. And that's actually like an island plains, right? So it will contribute to our domain effect. Could take that. It's okay. I think I'll just snag a Gale's Redirection. Kogla Wheeling is a little bit, like, interesting, right? But you want to have some counter spells, and I don't really want to pick up a triple green card right now. I don't think it's that huge a signal. It's just a good card. The Kaya was also fine, I'm sure. Is that her name? The white? Yeah, Kaya. There's a black-white planeswalker there that I didn't read the text on the card, but the art looked like the, 7-mana Kaya to me. Adversary's okay. Fiery Emancipation, maybe, but I think I'm just going to take a 4-mana card. We look like blue baseline for sure. Because I haven't taken any No, I have a Leyline Binding. So mostly still blue. Kind of open on the other color, to be honest. You could imagine Intrepid Adversary maybe being a good pick here. Wow, look at all this. What? Well, I mean, Rewind is fine. I already have 2 counterspells. I don't think I need to desperately grab one. I'll take the blue-white temple, because I haven't seen much in red, and I've seen a few decent white cards. Jin Gataxius. What is this spider? Meh. No, I'm not equipped to evaluate the difference between those 2 cards. I don't especially. Oh, this is okay. I don't especially like that Jin-Gitaxias. Maybe it's good somehow. Okay, yeah. Yeah. Blue, white. Okay. That's the place to be. Do you want Fibblethip and the Flicker? It flickers. Cavalier of Dawn is also decent. Those are the only two reasonable cards, huh? Maybe get this red card out of here. I mean, we have a few. The blue-white here likes flickering, and we have a couple ways to flicker lying around here, I think. Maybe just the one, but we'll probably find more if we're playing blue-white. I'll take Fibblethip. Not my favorite card, but he's a draw engine in the flicker deck, so... Could take another land. Or a Meteor Golem, another good flicker target. We have a lot of ramp. I'm not really doing the Angels thing. I'm sure I disrespect Lauren in Cube more than I should. Artifacts and enchantments are pretty sick. But we took a fair amount of ramp, right? This is just an untapped duel. That's kind of sick. But I think... How do I have so many 2-drops? What the hell? Huh. Okay, well, I think I'll just take a Lauren. It's a creature that destroys enchantments or artifacts, and that's a pretty good thing to do in this format. Skyclave Apparition... Twining Twins? Ooh. It's a flicker and a flyer. That's kind of exactly what I want. And because I was a good boy in the first pack, I don't have to jump on stuff like Rafine's Tower if I don't want to. Spell Swindle is also a very fun counterspell, but let's get... I mean, Rona, an Apparition, these are all fine choices, I think. The looting is so good, right? Something to do on 2, but I already have plenty to do on 2. Let's try to get something a little bit heavier. I don't know about that. Wait, I thought I already had a Shockland. What's my... Nope. I guess it was this card that I thought was a Shockland. Okay. Vampire? I don't think we're going to be one with the multiverse today. The Vampire's pretty good. So is Cast Out. But I think I'll pick up the Vampire. I have a decent number of tiny little dorks, and having those draw a card would be nice. Pass? No, there's a blue card. Into the Royal, totally fine. Brainstorm? Do I have anything to activate that? I mean, not yet, but I might. I don't think I want Collective Effort very much. Destroy a creature and an enchantment is a fairly cool effect. Don't really want the Brainstorm either, though. Okay, let's take the more flexible... I don't know. Is it more flexible? That's just like... I just said that because I wanted to feel good about my pick. I don't have any reason to believe it's more flexible. This guy's great. Ugin is... something? Definitely don't want a Divine Visitation. Ugin is a very strong card, obviously, in like any deck. But we have a decent number of flicker effects. Charming Prince likes those. Do we really need Ugin right now? I don't think so. Kindred Denial, a great counterspell, or a doggy. How much do I have that actually like does the flickering? It's not that much yet, right? So I think I should aim for Kindred Denial for now. Cavalier of Dawn, the only other card I wanted in this pack, has Wield. That's nice. The land has Wield. That's nice. Excuse me. Rafine's Tower has Wield. I think we take that over Portal Phyrexia. It is a win condition, but we're not going to have a bunch of like reanimate stuff from your graveyard, so it's not going to be incredible. I don't know. I mean, I'm not running any of this. Twining Twins flickers. That's basically it, right? Sublime Epiphany copies. Yeah, I mean, we have a bunch of things that want to be flickered. I don't have any ways to flicker them. So what am I looking for? Like Cloud Herder? I think Teleportation Circle was in one of the arena cubes. I don't know if it was the chromatic one, or even if it was, they could have changed it. Elish Norn, double your ETB effects. That is a powerful effect. I think I have to take that over like the Great Shark. I'm doing fine for counterspells. And this is an actual payoff for the stuff that's already in my deck. Five mana. Semi-quasi board clear. Commence the endgame would certainly be a way to win, huh? Oh no, this isn't the... I was thinking of Patient Rebuilding or whatever that spell's called. That like makes the mill every time you draw or in your upkeep or something like that. Yeah, but I'll take a Gearhulk, I think. Another good flicker target. Clock? Mind Stone. 2 mana dorks are pretty cool. Or mana rocks. Pretty cool. The Monastery Mentor, I mean, I assume my deck has a lot of non-creature spells. An okay number. Yeah, I'll just take a Mind Stone. Nice control tool. Just, I mean, I don't know, it's a tool for everything, really. Saiba Siphoner is okay. The land is okay. Oh, Cleansing Nova. A board clear. I don't have any of those right now. But I think, like, Saiba Siphoner, Sublime Epiphany is an insane enough combo that you should try to do it. Right, just have them both copy each other forever, and you just have, like, counter spells and draws and bounces and copies for days. That's fine. Definitely no Mondrax. We're probably a Hedron Archive deck more than a Charticourse deck. Maybe? I don't have, like, It doesn't look like I have a ton of super huge spells that you would want to like, oh, 4 mana, what do I do with that? Let's ramp some more. But I think I do. Like Sublime Epiphany, Invasion of New Phyrexia, expensive counter spells. I think this is a pretty heavy deck. I'm happy to take the Hedron Archive. We already have some cutting to do. Collective Effort is not really my favorite. It's another thing with ETB effects. This likes bouncing stuff? It's a 6 mana 4/5. This is a 3 mana play. I could use more 3 mana plays. Cathar Commando, also probably a fairly reasonable choice. Yeah, this bounces things and likes when things are bounced. Oh boy, there's some good stuff here. I don't really have enough to activate the Muldrifter. I'd love to take it in a deck like this, but it's too late to find Ephemerate, right? So I'm just going to take Inspiring Overseer, which is a useful body and draw for much cheaper. Oh... Maybe I should have taken the Virtue of Knowledge, actually. Okay, Spellbind. Oh, it's Teleportation Circle! Okay, I have to take that. I have so many things to trigger it. This is Alchemy, Thousand Face Shadow. I don't remember... This is basically what I remember Thousand Face Shadow looking like. Was this a nerf or a buff? I think it must have been a nerf because it was too strong for Constructed, maybe? I don't know. Happy to take a Great Shark. Counterspell over commence the end game, I think. Just get loaded on counters. If they ever get something on the board, I concede immediately. Haha. I do think I probably have too many counters. I'm going to have to cut some of them. Not likely to play a Monastery Mentor. You know what? Let's just... Well, no, I'm not splashing anything black either this late. Is there anything even... No, there's nothing even in my sideboard. Okay. Ah, don't go in the deck, you psycho. Hey, the blue-white land Wield. Something black that would be nice to splash, huh? Angel of Invention's certainly better than Mondrak. Don't think I'm playing it, but... Don't think I'm playing this either, honestly. I'm just gonna deck myself, I think is gonna be my game plan. The Virtue of Knowledge Wield. Nobody wanted it. Okay. Well, we have a lot of ETB effects. So what exactly... What is the wording on Virtue of Knowledge? It triggers an additional time. Okay. So it's the same as Elish Norn, right? So if in some magical Candyland we had both of those cards on the field, our ETB effects would trigger 3 times. Not like 4. Okay. So, I mean, we can do the customary look at creatures approach, but who knows, man. Monastery Mentor, get out of here. Welcoming Vampire. Less than or equal to 2, right? Yeah, so there sure are a lot of hits for that. And it's a flyer. Angel of Invention, I mean, I don't think I want that too badly. It doesn't really play to the deck's plan. What about this guy? So this bounces something, and if it does bounce something, or anything else bounces something, you draw a card. So that's cool. Oh, New Phyrexia is another way to win. Let's put that in like the 7 slot. Got some solid ramp here. Into the Royal, I probably want as like one of my few ways to deal with cards that are already on the battlefield. That's definitely this deck's weak spot. Baron, I don't know. That's like maybe it's just too ambitious to run that. Jin-Gitaxias, I mean, how do you say not like this? How do you negate not equal? Okay. Titan not equal creature. Mana value 3 or greater is what Jin-Gitaxias says. 3 or greater. So this is not sorting. Oh. CR doesn't work in that case, maybe? Alright, whatever. I mean, I can just search for T creature here. And then, like, look at... So Jin-Gitaxias would be triggering on these spells. Which is plenty, but just, like... I don't know. He's just another draw engine. It's you know, when you get to flip this and like do this thing, it's pretty cool, but it just never happens. It's a 5-mana 5/5 with Ward 2, which is like a little bit tough to deal with, but in Cube people have a lot of things they can do. And we're not going to have 7 cards in hand. So this guy is really like, he's a 5-mana 5/5 that sometimes draws cards. It's fine. But it's not the best creature in the deck. Cavalier of Dawn deals with their stuff. Like, right? I mean, it's kind of like Lauren, but bigger. A lot bigger. Wait. Oh, an Artificer. I actually have to type out artifact, huh? So there's some things that Cavalier of Dawn could return. I guess the Gear Hulk is a fun one. This is like kind of a board clear. I mean, that is what it is. Artifact, creature, enchantment, and planeswalker. Yeah. Flickering this is usually not going to be that useful. So what about this? Activated or triggered ability. I assume we have lots of these. This is going to be like 2 mana draw a card and then 5 mana Elesh Norn effect, right? Seems okay. Kind of brave. But we're going to have a lot of mana, right? Hopefully. Honestly, I'm worried that just like too many counterspells is the problem. Maybe cut a Kindred Denial? Because I don't necessarily have cards of every mana value. I mean, I guess, like, I go up to 6, and I have a decent number of 6s. And you don't really want to counter 2s with Kindred Denial, so everything else I would be hitting. So maybe in that sense, it's better than dismiss. Sure. I don't think I have much proactive, like, instant speed stuff, do I? So it might be a little bit hard to hold up counters, but it's going to be worth it. I guess you can flash in the Great Shark even if it doesn't counter anything. Few more cuts, huh? This is going to be... Well, it's a way to deal with stuff that's on the board, but my domain is pretty bad, right? I guess it could go up as high as 4 if I were lucky. Then, of course, it would be a good card. For 3 mana, which is what this will be, well, honestly, most of the time it'll be 4 mana. I don't think I mean, it's fine. 4 mana, exile anything, but there's a lot of enchantment removal. You get punished for running stuff like that. It's funny if you can exile a token and then flicker it, of course. Frost Titan is an obvious, like, he does not fit in, but I kind of feel like I should just run more Titans and, like, be happy. They always feel so insanely oppressive when your opponents have them. No matter which Titan it is, it's just awful. Yeah, I think I'll cut a Kindred Denial as well. And I think Virtue of Knowledge is not very good, but I want to try it. So that's what the vampire wants. Power 2 or less, right? Yeah. There's still quite a few hits for the vampire. I don't think I want to cut it. So what is the last cut? What is the worst card in the deck? The best card I won't run. Maybe the Iron Crag? Ramp is so important, though. I don't personally love Whirler Rogue, but I think it's actually kind of great. Like, I'm supposed to just play it. Maybe Twining Twins? No, the ward makes it pretty annoying. I could cut Lauren or Obscure a Polymorphist, but it's so fun to flicker that over and over. Yeah, you get to draw a creature every turn, but I'll wipe out everything on your board. I think the Iron Crag is my worst mana rock. And I have a decent number of them. Yeah. Uh-oh, what do you think of my land mix, by the way? Arena. 10, 13. I mean, all of these are duels, and you've given me a similar number of all of these things. That seems fine. Okay, well, we got the Teleportation Circle. I don't think I've ever played with that card. But it is certainly a cornerstone of the Flicker deck. And we got it super late, right? Like middle of pack 3 or something? Or at the very least, late pack 2. I think it was pack 3. You know, I bet 17 lands will tell me. It's just like a little hard to find out. Turn on future picks, scroll to pack, like, 2 picks, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, it was in pack 3. Pack 3, pick 8. I was the last one to see that card, and nobody wanted it. Okay, I mean, I can play the vampire on 3. It's not perfect, but literally the last pack it was possible to see that card in, and I saw it. Might as well scare him with Spell Pierce. I have no instants and sorceries in my hand? That's kind of a shocker, don't you think? Playing against green-white, presumably tokens of some sort. Soul Herder. Okay, it is a creature spirit. I wish this were in my deck. What's it doing in yours? I said green-white. God, it's blue. I hate lands that just have all sorts of colors on them, man. Oh, sorry. I passed through out, of course. The Mind Stone. A little late, but I think still well worth casting. They're also running black. We assume blue-white are their main colors if they have a Soul Herder. But it's cute. It's Chromatic Cube. You could just be running 3 for big colors for sure. All right. I guess I'll draw a card. I think I have to run out the Teleportation Circle first. The Soul Herder is not putting on any pressure. Okay. Yeah, good card. I guess I have to choose the modes anyway. Scry 2. Still just looking for lands, I think. Ornithopter is a land that draws. If I'm lucky. If the vampire lives. If the vampire doesn't live, it's sort of bad. But I still have plenty of draw. I think I'll keep both of these. I forgot I was drawing a card. But I already played Island for turn that turn, right? Just in case I draw a tap land, I guess. Okay, opponent's stuck on 4 lands and can't do anything. Okay, it is a tap land. And that is what I want to play. Well, I could cycle it, actually. I don't know if they have some, like, kill a tapped card. I guess I'll be embarrassed, but I do want to kill them. Somehow they're at 13? Did you shoot yourself? Yes. Yeah, I'll just play Island for turn and cycle the Triome. This is the easiest cube of my life. Leyline Binding. Sure. I'll destroy that. I thought I had enough mana to play more stuff. Oh, if I play the island, I can Cloud Blazer, right? Yeah. Draw 3. Okay, got that Cloud Herder out of here. Great. Some board clear coming up, maybe? No, Golos. dokie. Hmm. Seven, 8 mana. I could play this and copy it if I wanted to. Turn Golos into a 3/3 and... I don't know. I wouldn't want to turn any of my stuff into a 3/3, I don't think. That'd be 5 and 2? Sure, why not? Wait, how does this work? Triggered or activated ability. Yeah, that's this. Auto pay. Resolve. Target that. Yeah. And then, just in case, I'm going to target it again. This. Pay. Yeah. Resolve. I'll just kill that twice. There you go. Very funny. No more islands, please. I know that was terrible. I don't know. I could have gotten a billion knights, but like I was not in the mood to look at what was happening when I had a cool ability to copy something. It was a terrible play. I know. And it tapped me out as well, so they don't even have to worry about a counterspell. Could draw here. Both of us draw? I don't think I want to. See what Fibblethip's got in store. Okay, that I feel so much better now. A counterspell in hand. Let's swing. Shark Typhoon. Okay, it's a 2/2 shark. Yeah, that resolves. Oh, they already didn't block. Okay. That looks like a pass then. Five, 9, 10, 11 mana. So I can play this and still have a counterspell up. Okay. I don't know what happened over there. Color screwed? They couldn't find their red? No, they have red. They have literally all 5 colors. Are these like some weird cards that are blank on the other side? Wait. What happened? I literally killed one of your dudes, didn't I? I traded for Soul Herder. And I counteracted your Leyline Binding. And that was all I did. I just drew and attacked with... I don't know, man. I feel like if you're going to build a deck, it should do something. But what do I know? Those dailies are fine. Yeah, I guess. Can't do anything till 3, but that's not too uncommon. Technically, could do this on 2. Make 0 knights. Pretty exciting stuff. Where's my Lauren of the third path, huh? I don't need the flicker thing right now. Just play out that triumph. Wow, artifact. Demir artifacts, huh? Okay. Show off my good fixing, I guess. Run out the Overseer. Main phase. Missed land. They played this instead of activating it last turn when they didn't have a land? Okay, so I'm going to Charming Prince to flicker this. Which means I have 2 mana left for Ornithopter. That all seems fine. Okay, we're doing stuff. Ah, my favorite island! They have the Bob Ross Island. Is this a Bob Ross swamp? I meet a... Okay, that's a little sad. I think it's just Elishnorn. If they can't kill her right away, Invasion of New Phyrexia is pretty backbreaking, I think. Make 8 2/2s. They could have another board clear, but they just played Meat Hook Massacre. How many can they have, right? The answer is, like, quite a number of them. This is Cube, but they would only have access to the black ones. There's not really blue board clears, and they don't have any other colors. So this is some, like, really slow clock, I think, right? Okay. Yeah. Now, direct removal, of course, they have lots of. Mill. Oh, right. There's, like, mills things, and then takes lands out of my graveyard and gives it to them. Sure. I mean, I could play a Cavalier. I think that's okay. What of theirs am I wishing to destroy and turn into a 3/3? Probably the Bankbuster, because it represents card draw. Get countered, idiot? Sure. No. Okay, lots of removal. I could try to hold up a board clear. Sorry, a counter spell. But what is this flicker, by the way? A creature. I think I'm just going to run this out. It's pretty, I don't know. Like, if they have another board clear, or even a counterspell, I'm in a lot of trouble. Or if they can deal with 10 2/2s, that would also be bad for me. Sorin, I'm very happy to see.
Joy in the slaughter, but it's necessary. You wish to know my secrets? Very well.
Okay, that's something, but I think we go for this. Well, drawing 4 is also pretty cool. Seven mana. This lets me hold up the Twining Twins, actually. No counterspell, that's great news. Didn't draw a land still, shockingly. Okay. Boy, suddenly drawing 4 cards is looking like a worse idea. Does this do anything? Not really. Okay. Wow, they actually have the Praetors for Jin Gataxias. That's pretty funny. I'm a little worried that I should not be drawing 4 cards here. I would be dying almost instantly if I did that.
I bring my own army.
I also wish I could hold up Sublime Epiphany, obviously. I guess let's just make 10 2/2s and hope it wins. I mean, hope I get 10 2/2s, first of all. So I can't counter a counter, obviously. Okay. Nice, okay. Yeah, you got me on that one, I think. It's a pretty good one. Well, I had no shot there. Ren and Realmbreaker, I mean, it was, you know, putting me in a spot where I thought I had to do some aggressive, or not aggressive, but more, you know, proactive stuff. I could not just sit back. And, like, they also had the board because they, I don't know, so. It's not like I lost to Mill, right? I lost to getting the shit kicked out of me by Massacre Worm. This is pretty slow. Nothing till 4 is a little slow even for this cube. This looks better. Put back into the Royal and just keep the rest of this. Wow, I might as well play it out tapped, right? I don't know. Get turn 1 Field of Ruin somehow. Regret that play? Seems unlikely. I'm sure there are cheaper effects that do the same thing, but I don't know what they are. And I wouldn't imagine anybody would be doing them in this cube. They're probably not in it. Clone Crafter. random creature card from my library. Annoying, but what can you do? Right, this one actually triggers because it says up to 1. But then I guess it just automatically chooses 0 for me. Unlike other things with no legal triggers. Yeah, I don't think I block this. Just flickering this could be good. Someday. Or it could be a useful trade for the 3/3. What is this, by the way? It's a Lotus Cobra that's better. I don't like that. My Cloud Blazer. Okay. Seven cards? How would you feel about 8 cards? Really? Oh, I see. I'm now passing to their discard. Got it. So, Teleportation Circle on the Whirler Rogue is pretty good. I don't think I can do much else right now, so let's play the tap land. These are not artifacts, right? Right. I've been doing way too much tapping out. I don't know how I'm supposed to run counter spells in this deck. Okay, that is scary and resolves. They're going to have more cards than they can take in a second anyway. I guess we start with a Hedron Archive. Oh yeah, like that, of course. Can I do enough after that that it's actually good? Yeah, because I can play a Plains, okay. Oh, but I can't hold up 2 different sources of colored mana here. It's a little annoying. Tap for colorless. Play this, I guess. Let's exile something. This? Yeah? Copy it? I don't know why, but I'm doing it again? No, cancel. It just resolves. This doesn't even make any sense. I should have just gained the life and copied that. Because the Teleportation Circle was already going to flicker that. Oh, it doesn't matter. I have to target first. Alright, target this. Yeah, I'm so bad. Oh no, I'm not bad? Well, I sort of am. Maybe I should be swinging in a bit more, huh? Using the Whirler Rogue to tap some of those flyers. I sure do have a lot of them. But they're about to blow up. This card always goes absolutely nuts. Oh yeah, there goes my Teleportation Circle, right? Yep. You want a big gorilla. I mean, I would throw the whole board at that, I think. Problem is they're just going to combat trick me and then I'll be miserable. So that's what? 4, 6, 8, 10? I mean, they don't have that much mana. You wouldn't expect that many combat tricks in this cube. But also, if I let this hit me, I'm just toast, so... Oh. That's fine. Do I want us both to draw a card? I think I do. If this is the card that lets them win the combat, it's a little embarrassing. Okay, none of the rest of this is necessarily that great. Could exile Nissa, 'cause it's a little scary. And maybe... I don't know if I'm super excited to... draw them a bunch of creatures, though. Those are pretty good for them, I think. Seven mana, 9 mana. Oh, you know what? I should target my own little dorks, huh? That creature, these artifacts. Oh, no, cancel. Even better. This creature, these artifacts. Why? I forgot. I was gonna sack these to obscure a polymorphist, right? So I can actually afford to just play this big. Okay, I don't have a plan to deal with their board anymore, but I drew some gas. They're gonna tutor for an elf? I don't know, maybe I needed to kill Nissa. Who knew they would have an elf? Alright, that's whatever. I don't know. It's good, but... Okay, you get to look at a card. My board is very sick. Oh, it's a land. Okay. I mean, I still have stuff going on, I feel like. Let's see. Can cast these to get this. And run out my 4/4, I guess. Maybe I should have tried to flicker something with it, but I didn't. They're gonna have so much good shit in that huge hand. And they're gonna get 1,000,000 mana for this. How on earth am I winning this? It is hard to imagine, huh? Maybe I'll counter one of their best cards and then cast it myself, and that's how I'll find something? Oh no! More lands. Okay, maybe they'll mill out, actually. Should have left him with the gorilla. What have they taken? Nothing. They've just shown me the whole deck. I think? Ravager Worm and Vorinclex and Minsk and Boo are the main things to deal with. Plus whatever's in their hand. I'll have to look at... Oh, Ravager Worm is the one with Riot, right? Or maybe it fights something? I know I just saw it, but not long enough to read it. Yeah, it's Riot, and it can either fight or destroy a non-basic land, or a weird land. Okay. Well, nothing on their board deals with a 4/4, so that's something, I guess. But I assume they have many things in their deck that I can't deal with this board state. I mean, opponent is living the dream. Ooh, okay, they're gonna copy this and then have it fight my vampire, I guess? Or maybe fight my 4/4. Oh, that's how they're gonna deal with it. They're just gonna pay the ward twice for an 8 mana kill spell. It could have been worse. So most of their draw is from playing lands, right? Ooh, there's... Okay, that's Essica. They don't get draw from creatures, really. So if they want to not mill out, they can just stop playing land. And have quite a few turns left. Okay. It's actually not bad. 4, 8, 9, 11 mana, 12 mana. I'll just crack this, actually. No, I mean, I'll just hold everything up. they're still playing lands. Okay. Sure. I mean, drawing cards is pretty cool. Key to the archive. I don't think I want that to happen. Do I want to have it? I probably do. And Great Shark should be able to counter whatever they do, I imagine. Okay. Ah! This isn't a creature or artifact. I was ruined. I should have done it the other way. Ah! I can't deal with that at all.
You won't stop the coming invasion.
Oh, there's nothing to deal with. I'm just dead.
Harness the power of unity.
Oh man, I just... I guess I should have used the more flexible counterspell first. Or the less flexible one first. Then I could have stolen their Nissa and had, like, maybe a chance? I don't know. I don't think kill creatures is one of my dailies, but, like, what if it is? Let's kill a 6/6. And then die. So greedy, wanting that Key to the Archive for myself. I mean, I thought like Day of Judgment or Wrath of God, I guess, is the one that's in the archive, I think. It would be pretty cool. But being able to counter whatever insane stuff they've been drawing for is maybe better. Key to the Archive was a bait, I guess. And I ate it like a stupid little fish eating a worm. America. I feel like you can say America or you can say Murica. You can't really say America, but okay, fine. This is obviously a great hand. I mean, not absolutely the best way to sequence out our lands here, but we got some stuff going on. It's actually, I guess we don't really want to play this on 1 anyway, or on 2. So maybe playing this as a tap land is fine. It's a Yorion deck. Okay. Behold the Multiverse, I think, is probably in this cube. I don't think Saw It Coming is. I don't know. Maybe they both are. There's some black removal that's, like, foretellable, but I don't think it's good enough for the cube. Poison the Cup or something like that? Land would be pretty poggers. Because I could play the Prince and then copy the draw card ability. Bounce the Vampire. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. You were right. I had some cool shit coming down. Okay, another land would have been fun, because then I could have played the Vampire and still copied the Prince's ability. I mean, I'll just try running this out again, I guess. If they counter it, I think that's fine. It would be nice to get more value out of this. You're gonna kill the vampire? Yeah. Mind Stone is more mana, but... Actually, wait a minute. I do already have 6 mana. That's kind of cool. Yeah, I don't think I want to draw any of this. I don't have any flicker effects right now, so I'll just trade. Just holding up more shit, huh? I don't like that. But what am I supposed to do, right? I'll play the Titan? God, it's such an easy counter spell. But if I just do nothing, what am I going to accomplish? I can just run this out. They don't really necessarily want to counter this that badly. Fine. So they decided to let that resolve. Let's try the Cloud Blazer. That gets the counter? Sure. Really stinks to be like behind in this matchup because like if you just sit there doing nothing you lose, and if you do something they counter you. But I guess this is my chance to make a lot of night tokens if I want. 8 mana. So I could cast this for 6. Or I could cast it for 4 and copy that, which I think is what I'm going to do. Hope your Whirler Rogue was worth this. They might just like Me Took Massacre me if they draw a swamp or something. But that wouldn't be so bad. I'm sure there are much more frightening things they could do than just clear this board. Wow, okay. This actually is kind of looking great, then? I think I'm just going to hold up a counterspell now, right? 4, 6, still got 8 mana. This would be 9. This is 5, so I can't cast anything else. But I can swing face for 16, and they take 12. Let's have an island, I guess. Who needs to ferry, right? What did they even tap out for? Put Yorion in hand. Okay, remember this is almost certainly saw it coming. So I can't necessarily counter everything they could do. Yorion to flicker your shit. 6 attackers. I still get in with 4 and no. I see. 3 and you live at 2. Oh, I mean, what if it's Spell Pierce? I don't think that's even in the cube. I'll redirect this, I guess. I get a free Yorion if I want it, huh? Well, we got away with it. We were getting absolutely demolished. And then they tapped out to put Yorion in hand. I mean, I guess they just didn't have any more counterspells, and they said, okay, now's the time, but... Oh, I get to see this now. It was Alrund's Epiphany, I see. Got it. So that's a thing to look out for. Yeah, making 8 tutus is no joke. Igena? That's a Y, right? Charming Prince into nothing? We'll draw something good. I can scry with the Charming Prince. What is this? Bant. Voice of Resurgence is a 2/2. Okay, they don't want me to do stuff at instant speed. Sure. Well, the only thing I have to do here is scry. I guess I'll do that first. That's a play. Yeah, okay. I don't know exactly when I'm going to cast it, but someday. Yeah, so if I try to counter any of their stuff, I'll be pretty sad, I guess. And that's all these things do. They also make creatures. Like in the sense that they are creatures. This one is. I mean, they would make like a 2/2 token, right? It's not that amazing. Oh, maybe I was just supposed to make 3 2/2s and then swing it to battle. But I think it's worth it to like counter their creature spell this coming turn. They should have something good. It is a plains. Okay. So maybe the blue is just a splash and they're mostly green-white. But they're actually going to do nothing. Makes it feel kind of stupid not to have played the shark. I think it's worth it even if it gives them a 2/2. No, it's not. For the same reason I said countering one of their spells would be pretty good. I'd like to hold that up, I guess. Hang on. Yeah, 4, right? Am I crazy? I have 6 mana. X is 4. I thought it wasn't lighting up all my land. I'm actually getting counterspelled by a green deck, maybe? I think we have few enough knights that we probably do swing at this. Yeah, because shuffling non-land permanents into their deck would be pretty cool for these tokens, right? Cast it out. Okay, this is only creatures, right? Yeah. Alright, I still got the 4 2/2s. That's pretty cool. Someday we may draw something to counter that, or to destroy that enchantment. Not that it matters that much to get back the battle, I think. Ooh, your creatures are all pretty big now, and you got 2 tokens. Can't cast all of this. Can't cast even any 2 of these. I think getting rid of this is kind of important. Like, this is also good. But this is doing way too much. Yeah. Feels bad to cast this, because this is like the one spell that I could combine with something else if I, like, drew a land next turn. I could cast these 2 together. Maybe it's not urgent to get rid of that. Yeah. I think I just have to let this go. Hold up a counter spell, even though it's going to make a giant fucking monster, isn't it? Oh, no. I mean, I can get rid of that once, but... then I'm not getting rid of their other thing. They're just going to do nothing, okay? I guess that's okay with me. Does make it look kind of embarrassing I didn't do anything else this turn. So we have some cool ETB effects we could copy. It's gonna kill a 2/2. That's fine. Still haven't seen what they're splashing blue for. Well, I didn't know until now they were splashing blue, actually. Wow. They get an extra turn after this, huh? But they're empty-handed. This is pretty good news. So I kill a Voice of Resurgence and this 1/4, right? What am I taking here? 9? It's a lot. I don't think I need this anymore. I don't mind that in a minute this is going to be a 1/1. I just want to take less damage. I don't like giving them a bunch of creatures with this, of course. Static net. Oh no, my dude. My thing, I mean. It's a pretty cool draw. I was hoping to exile 2 things. Well, let's do this first. Didn't I have more mana a minute ago? Did I only ever have 6? I thought I got to a 7th. No, if I had 7, I would have done those things, right. Okay. It's all too much. Polymorph the 1/4, I think. God, that Temporal Sundering was so well timed. And they took advantage of it well. Why did it flash my deck as though I were seeking something? They saw it, not me. This is still pretty bad. They have too much board for me. And an Elishnorn to just, like, absolutely demolish me, huh? Okay, GG. I mean, I didn't have enough early game stuff, right? I played a couple creatures that like drew some cards. I didn't have enough lands to keep curving out. I couldn't ever counter anything. Several times I skipped the chance for this Great Shark to counter something. Or just like play it on my turn as a 5/4. And here it is in my hand while I'm dead. So certainly an argument that I made a mistake. Voice of Resurgence never did anything, but it terrified me into like never letting them have a token. It didn't seem like the stuff they were casting was that important. But they also just, I mean, I don't know. I guess they just said, look, my opponent's a blue player. I'm fucking crushing him on the board. He has 6 mana up. Why would I play something? And then they attacked me. So I needed to be more proactive. Just play this as a 5 mana 5/4 to get some board presence. Then maybe I would have been less far behind and could have afforded some slightly better plays on other stuff. Splashing double blue is a little brave, but they got away with it. Who knows how much fixing they had. Okay, a shocking result. Embarrassing. Oh well, it's very low stakes in Cube. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Oops. And I'll see you next time.